Why do we build the wall, my children, my children? Why do we build the wall? Why We Build the Wall by Hades and the Workers. This is, of course, the next puzzle in the Hadestown Sudoku Series. And this is a Citadel puzzle, so I am going to be absolutely terrible at this. Citadel is a variant of Fortress, or it's basically very similar to Fortress, and I am notoriously bad at Fortress puzzles. But this one looks really interesting. Why We Build the Wall is the final track in Act 1 of Hadestown, and it is a beautiful way to end Act 1. It's another incredibly powerful song. And just the entire room filling with Hades' voice. I've got stories, but we won't go into that. Yeah, so of course there'll be a link to where you can try this puzzle below. And yeah, we just have to give the puzzle a try. I don't really have anything else to go into other than I really hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. This could be a long one. We'll see how we go. So what do we have? We've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have thermometers. So digits along the thermometers must increase from the bulb to the tip. So this digit will be higher than this. This digit will be higher than this. Similarly, yeah, as we go along, the digits must increase. And then Citadel. If two orthogonally adjacent cells are a different shade, then the darker cell contains the greater value. So basically, so the shaded parapets point to the lower of the two digits. So basically, these two digits, this digit must be higher than this. These two digits, this digit must be higher than this. These two digits, this digit must be higher than this. So anytime there are two orthogonally connected cells with shading, this digit must be lower than this. These two, we don't know the order. These could be anything, but this must be lower than this. This must be lower than this. This must be lower than this. So anytime basically there is, like, think of it like a tower. Anytime there is a higher level of the tower, this is the highest level. This is the next highest level. This is the next highest level, and this is ground level. Anything on a wall is higher than anything immediately next to it, but it can go down here. So this could, for example, be a actually, let's pick another place. This could be an 8. This could be a 6 because there's no direct connection here, but this has to be higher than 6. So that would be fine. It's a little bit weird and I'm terrible at it, but we'll have to see how we go. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. And the reason I moved my example from here is this digit must be higher than 8. And there's only one option for that. So that's a 9. And I think 9 has to go in here because if we were to put 9 in any of these cells, this we'd need to put a digit larger here. Put 9 in any of those, digit larger here, 9 here, digit larger here, 9 in either of those, digit larger here. So 9 is in one of those two. Is it true for 8? Does 8... No, because I could put 8 here and put 9 here. And then I could, for example, go 9, 7 and put something lower here and that would be fine. So I don't need to put 8 in here. I can't put 8 in here, but I don't need to put 8 in there. Okay. 9 is down here. I can't put 9 here because this would need to be larger, but I could put 9 here because these don't need to be larger. Wow, this is going to be a slow start. I get the feeling 9 is where I should be looking. Where can I put 9 in this box? I can't put 9 partway along a thermo because I'd need something higher. I can't put 9 in any of these because a 9 here would need something larger, 9 would need something larger, 9 would need something larger. So there's no 9 in any of these. So 9 is in one of these three, but a 9 here would need something larger, a 9 here would need something larger. That is a 9. Great. Okay. I'm probably going to use this shading trick a lot. So now 9 over here. 9 can't go in either of those. I'd need something larger, so I knock those out. 9 can't go in either of those. I'd need something larger. I'm here, so I knock those out. And I can't put 9 partway along a thermo. That's a 9, so that's not the 9, that's the 9. There you go. That's the way to get this started. So now 8 in this box is in one of those three. except it's not here. 8 is in one of those two. Because I can't put 8 here because of Sudoku, and if I put 8 here, I'd need something larger, which would need to be a 9, but I can't. I can't put 8 down here because I'd need something larger, which would be a 9, but I can't. So now 9 in this box is in one of those three. Nine in this box isn't in any of those. Can't be here. So 9 is in one of those two. No, 9 is there. So where is 9 in this box? Okay, let's do the shading trick again, because I think it's easier to visualize. Can't put a 9 where a 1 is. Fine. Can't put 9 anywhere except the end of a thermo. Can't put 9 in those and 9 sees it. Can't put a 9 here and 9 sees it. If I put a 9 here, this would need to be larger. That's not the 9. That's the 9. Okay. So 9 is down here. So 9 is in one of those two. And now 9 can't go in any of those cells or any of those cells. So 9 is in one of those two, but that 9 is looking down saying not there. That's the 9. So now 9 has to be in one of these three, but 9 can't be in either of those two by Sudoku, and that is the 9. Okay. So now am I looking at 8? Because this box is still restricted. Where can 8 go in this box? I can't put 8 in either of those. I'd need to put a 9 in one of those two. I can't put 8 in either of those. I'd need to put a 9 in one of those two. I could put an 8 here. I can't put an 8 in either of those because I'd need to go 8, 9, 10, 11 or 8, 9, 10. It doesn't work. So 8 is in one of those two. That's interesting. If that's an 8, that's a 9. If that's an 8, that's already a 9. But 8 is in one of those two. So over here, 8 is restricted to those cells. But I can't put 8 here. I think that has to be an 8. Because I can't put 8 here. Because I'd have to go 8, 9, and I can't do it. And if I put 8 here, I'd have to put 9 in one of those two. So those can't be 8, and this is an 8. Okay, which means this isn't the 8, this is the 8, and this has turned out to be 8, 9. And now by Sudoku, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8 and 9 are down here, but the 8, 9 here says they're not there. This is an 8, 9 pair. So 3 is in one of those. And 3 is in one of those. Well, that can't be a 3. Where's 3 in this box? So 3 can't be in any of those via Sudoku. So 3 is in one of those. But this can't be a 3 because it'd have to go 3, 2, 1 because this is going down and I can't put a 2 there. So that's not a 3. 3 is in one of those. And if 3 is in either of those, it goes 3, 2, 1, which it could do. Okay, so 3 is in one of those, but it does put 3 down here in one of these two. 3 here would make that 1 or 2. That seems okay. Can I do more with 8s? 8 is in one of those two by Sudoku. 6 is in here by Sudoku. Can I put 6 in either of those? A 6 in either of those would put a 7 in one of those two. That seems okay. Is it 1s I'm looking at? Well, where can 1 go in this box? Where can 1 go in this box? I can't put 1 here. I'd need something lower. I can't put 1 here. I'd need something lower. I can't put 1 here. I'd need something lower. I can't put 1 here. I'd need something lower. 1 is in one of those two. 2 in this box. 2 here, I'd have to go 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0. I can't put 2 in any of those. So 2 is in one of those three. Can't put 2 here because it'd be 2, 1, 0. So yeah, so this is actually a 1, 2 pair. And 3 is in one of those. And this goes down and then down again. So 2 is in one of those two and 1 is in one of those two. Which puts 1 in one of those two, but I can't put 1 on the end of a thermo. That's a 1. Which means 1 is in one of those. What about this box? Can't put 1 in any of the... Yeah, 1 is in one of those two. because I can't put 1 in any of those cells because you can't put 1 anywhere except the start of a thermo. Can't put 1 here because you can't put 1 at the start of a thermo, and 1 sees all of those. So 1 is in one of those 2. So 1 is in one of those 3. So if that's a 3, that's a 2. Can I narrow that down anymore? Not sure. Eight is in one of those. Well, it's not here. Because if I put 8 here, this would have to be 9, but it can't be. So 8 is in one of those 3. Eight in this column? Can't put 8 here by Sudoku or by Thermo. 8 here would need that to be a 9, so that doesn't work. 8 here seems okay. Can't put 8 in either of those. I could put 8 there. So 8 is in one of those 2 in the column. Okay. I'm not sure what's more restricted, low or high. It'll be one of them. I've got 2 in here and 2 here. So 2 is in one of these 2. So 2 in this row? Nah, it's in one of those, and that seems wide open. Well, this can't be a 2. No, that could be a 2. No, this can't be a 2. But that could be. So 2 is in one of those. Oh, no. 2 is down here. 2 can't be in any of those, and 2 here would go 1, 0. So I can't put 2. So 2 is absolutely down here. So 2's not here or here. 2 is in one of those. So 1 and 2 are both in here. So if this is a 3, this can't be a 3. This would need to be a 1 or a 2, and it can't be. This is not the 3. This is the 3, which means this is a 1 or a 2 because it has to be lower. So this is a minimum of 4 now. So maximum 9, maximum 8, maximum 7. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7. That's not a great pencil mark. And this is 5, 6, 7 because it can't be 8 or 9. So this can't be a 7. Actually, that is better. Oh, this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. Because 3 and 3 means this is 1, 2, 3. This can't be a 1, and this can't be a 3 because they need to continue. So if these are 1, 2, 3, these are 4, 5, and 7. So this has to be higher than 4. But this can't be a 7 because if this is a 7, this would have to be between 7 and 8. So this is 5, 6, or 7, and it can't be a 6. So that's a 4, 5, 7 triple. So these are 1, 2, 3 because I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are from 1, 2, 3. That's cool. Eight is down here. Can I put, no, I can't put, I could put 7 there. 7 is in one of these 2 though, I think. Where does 7 go in this box? If I put 7 here, I'd have to go 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't work. Same here, 7, 8. I need something higher than 7 in those. It doesn't work. If I put 7 in those, I need something higher than 7 is here, and I can't do it. 7's not in those. These can't be 7 because they're filled. So 7 is in one of these 3. 7 here would need this to be 8 or 9, so I can't put 7 here. So 7 is in one of those two. So where's 7 in this column? It has to be up here. Does that do anything? Well, it means that's not a 7. So 7 is in one of those. What's this now? Can't be 1, 2, 3. It's 4, 5, 6 because it can't be 7, 8 or 9. Terrible at Fortress. Well, the minimum here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7, 8 or 9 because it can't be 6. Sorry about knocking the microphone. Can that be a 4? Don't see why not. If this is a 7, this would have to be higher than 7. And it can't be. This isn't a 7. So that's a 4, 5 pair. That's a 7. This isn't a 7. It's a 5, making that a 4. This is the 7. The 5 means there's no 5 here. 4 and 7 doesn't resolve anything. But the 4 makes that the 5. So this is from 7, 8, 9 to complete the row, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7, 8, or 9. And it's not an 8 or a 9. That's the 7. There's no 7 there. There's no 7 here. So this can't be a 6, because if this was a 6, there'd be nothing higher that could go into that cell. So it's at column 5 now. Where's 7 in column 5? None of those can be 7. None of those can be 7 because of the 7 here. 7 is in one of those 3. But if either of these were a 7, I'd need something higher and it's not available. That's the 7. Meaning that's not the 7. So these... Well, where's... This can't be a 1 or a 2. In fact, where's the 1 in this column? I can't put a 1 here by Sudoku. I can't put a 1 here. I'd need something lower. I can't put a 1 here. I can't put a 1 here. This is the 1 in the column. And now 2 has to be in one of these by Sudoku because I can't put 2 in any of those. And if this is a 2, this would need to be lower and it can't be. That's the 2. And this is 4, 5 or 6 to complete the column because I've got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is an entropy puzzle nearly. Like I seem to be playing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which I suppose makes sense for Citadel. So what... no, I was about to say, what can this be? This has to be something like a 4 or a 6, but 3 is still available. Where's 1 in this box? I can't put 1 in either of those cells. The digit next to it would need to be lower. So 1 is in one of those 3. Where's 2 in this box? I could put 2 in one of those. Ooh, this is an 8, 9 pair. 2 is in one of those 2. What are these? 2, 4, 5, 6. Minimum here. Wait a minute. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, or 6 only. So this maximum 7. Maybe I do want to maximum that. Maximum 9, maximum 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 9, so this can't be an 8. So this is restricted to this. Is there something in here? Can that be a 4? Yes. It's this central box, I think. Hang on, where's 1 in this box? 1 has to be in one of those 2. If I put a 1 here, I'd need something lower. This has been here for a very long time. 1 is in one of those two. And these are 1, 4, 5, 6. But with 1 in one of those two, this can't be a 1. One is in one of these two. Six is definitely in one of these two because of the 6 not being able to be in those. 6 is definitely in one of those two, which does put 7 in one of these two because they need something higher than 6, and 8 and 9 are not available. 7 is in one of those two. I could have got that by Sudoku. One of these goes 3, 2, 1. Is it 3 in this box? Or is it this box? What's this triple? 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. Well, that can't be a 7 or a 5. That's a 4. So these are 5 and 7 because of the 5, 7 here. This is a 4. So 4 is in here. But I still need to put 2 and 3. And I can't put 2 and 3 in here. So one of these has to be a 2 or a 3. That's a bit strange. But I'm not seeing how to lock it in yet. Is it this thermo? Because 1, 2, 3, this can't be a 3. I'm a little confused. I've got to admit that I'm a little, that's a different music. What do we do, my children, my children? Where is the enemy? My children, my children. I'm tempted to pencil mark this. Maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5 is a terrible pencil mark. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not good. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it can't be 5. So 6 and 8 are the only possibilities in that cell. So these ones I think are bad pencil marks. But this one is actually more restricted than I thought. Four, 3, 2. Does that break anything? I don't know. 4 is in one of those two. This is higher than 3, so it's not the 1, it's the 4, 5, 6. That's fine. These are lower than 7, but 8 and 9 are not available. If this is a 3, that's the 1. And that would be the 2. Then that would be the 2 and that would be the 1. That's okay, I think. I'm trying to find a restricted. One of these is 3, one of these is 2, one of these is 1. So 2 is up here, 1, 1, 1. That's all good. This is lower than 9. Is it 8? It's got to be something I can do with 8s. I've done almost nothing with 8s. Eight in this box. Can't be here. an 8 here. An 8 here would need that to be a 9. An 8 can't be here. This is 6, 7, or 8 only, because it's got to be higher than 5. An 8 here. An 8, no, an 8 can't go here because it would need that to be higher. So there's no 8 here. The 8 is in one of those 3. Can I knock 8 out of any of those? I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it. Something in here. Four is in here. 5 is up here. Is this 5, 7, 8? 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. This is a 5, 7, 8 triple. I'm in the wrong mode. Let's undo all of that. Oh, man, when modes start going wrong. So I'm going to get rid of all of this. This is a 5, 7, 8 triple. So let's just put that in. 5, 7, 8. There's no 8 there. There's no 7 there. So this is 1, 2, or 3. Now, this is 1, 2, 3, or 6. And it can't be a 1. So this is 2, 3, 6. Five, 7, 8. It's a 5, 7 pair. Three in this row. But that could be a 3. I don't see why not. It's in one of those two. If this is 3, 2, 1, this is 6, 4. If this is 3, 2, 1, this is 6, 4. This 3, 2, 1 is really powerful, but I'm not seeing how to use it. So these are all from 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a, oh, there's no 1 here. This is a 3, 4. So there is a 1 in here. This is only a 3 or a 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's not enough. So there's got to be a 5 in one of these. 3 is over here, and then a 4 or a 6. Whichever one is not here. But I'm not following how that's going to flow. 5, 7, 8. If this is 7, 8. No, I've lost it. I've completely lost it. What digits haven't I done? I haven't done that I could possibly take further. I'm not seeing any. So 3 is in one of these. Can I put 3 here? I don't see why not. 3 is in one of those 3. If 3 is in one of those 2, that's a 2. I don't know what that's doing. These are high digits and not connected to anything, so I don't know what that's doing either. These are between, that's a run, that's fine, that's a run, that's fine. These are all in the right order. These are low digits next to a high, that's all fine. One of these is 3, 2, 1. One of these is 3, 2, 1. Can I narrow this down more? I don't see how. So this is 4, 5, 6 because it can't be a 1 because I'd need something lower. So there is a 1, 2, 3 over here. So there's a 2 or a 3 over here, either a 3 here or a 2 here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make that 4. No, this can't be a 5. If this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this becomes 4 and these become 2 and 3, which they can't be. So this can't be a 5. 2 and 3 in this column. They've got to be up here. But that could be a 3. Then this would be 3, 2, 1. Can I stop that being a 3? Don't see how. I really don't see how. Oof. Is there some sort of jellyfish going on or something? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, 6 because 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is 4, 5, 6. So if this is 5, 4, that's 6. So this can't be 6 because this would be 6, 5, 4 and that would be broken. So this can't be 6. This is from 7 or 8. 6, 7, 8. I'm not seeing it. It just doesn't seem to be doing anything. All I can see is one of these is 3, 2, 1. So this box, 1 is in here, 2 is in here. 3 is in one of those. And after that, it just gets so much freedom. It doesn't seem to be funny. 7 is up here somewhere. Actually, no, 7. Oh, that's a 7. Where's 7 in this? God, that was obvious, wasn't it? Where's 7 in this box? I can't put 7 here because I'd need something higher and I don't have it. There's no 7 in those. This is a 9. these can't be 7 by Sudoku. A 7 here would need something higher, and if I put something higher here, I'd need something higher here, and I don't have them. There's no 7 in those. This can't be a 7 because 7, 8, 9, blah. That's a 7. That's what I was missing. And that's going to blow a lot of stuff open because 7, 3 down from a thermo makes that 8 and that 9, which means that's not a 9. The 8 means that's not an 8. The 7 means this isn't the 7, this is the 7. So this can't be the 6, this couldn't be higher. So this isn't the 6, this is the 6. And now this can't be 3, 2, 1 because 3, 2, 1 here would leave nothing there. So these aren't the 3, 2, 1. This is the 3, 2, 1, meaning that's not the 3. That's the trick. The 6 takes the 6 out of there. And this isn't a 1, this is a 4 or a 5 only. So where's the 1 in this box? It can't be here because of the 1, 2. It can't be here because of the 1, 2, 3. This is the 1. This is the 5 makes that the 4, that the 3, that the 2. The 2 looks down, making that the 1. There's no 1 here. And the 3 looks down, making that the 2 and that the 3. That's 7. That's what I missed. The 4 looks back, making this the 5, and that doesn't put any restriction. But these are 3, 4, and 6. Now, this can't be a 3 because that couldn't be lower. This can't be a 6 because this couldn't be higher. The 3 takes 3 out of there, so this is the 3, and these are okay by Citadel. But these are 4, 5, and 6, and must contain a 5. And they're all okay by Citadel. Well, this one can't be a 4 because it needs to be higher than that. But the rest of it looks okay. This needs to be lower than 3, and it's from 1, 4, 5, 6. That's the 1. This is the 4, 5, 6. And that is a 4, 5, 6. So this is only a 1 or a 2, and it can't be a 1. That's the 2. That's the 1. That's the 2. There's no 2 here. This is from 4, 5, 6. So the 4 is down here. The 9 makes that the 8, making that the 9. Wow, this hasn't broken it out. Probably has. I just haven't seen how it has. The 5 comes out of here. Four. Eight is in one of... Oh, where's 8 in this box now? The 8 can't be in any of those. Those can't be 8 because of those 8s. This is the 8. So 8 and 8 puts 8 in one of those two. But if this is an 8, that would have to be a 9, and it can't be. That's the 8. Looking across saying this isn't the 8, so this is the 8 by Sudoku. That hasn't helped on this thermo much. Two and 3 in this column. I've already looked at it, but before I got all of this. I can't put 2 and 3 in any of those cells now. So this isn't a 4. This is a 2, 3 pair. So this is a 4, 6 pair, making that the 5 and that the 7. The 5 says that's not the 5. 5 is on this thermo. So if these are 2, 3, well, this is a 4 or a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are from 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is in one of those two. This is 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is terrible pencil marking, BremSter. What are you doing? So the 1 and the 2 look up, making that the 3, which makes that the 2 and that the 1. The 2 looks across, making this the 3 and this the 2. This can't be a 6. This needs to be larger. If this is a 6, this has no larger concept. That's the 4, that's the 6. Making that the 4, taking 4 out of those. This is a 5, 6, 7 triple. The 4 takes 4 out of there. This is a 5, 6 pair, making that the 4, which looks up taking 4 out of there. This can't be a 5. This needs to be lower than it, and it can't be. This is the 6. This needs to be lower, so that's the 5, and that's the 7. The 5 takes 5 out of both of those, so this becomes the 6, this becomes the 4, this becomes the 5. The 5 also looks across, making that the 7 and that the 5. This is beautifully designed, but boy, is it tricky. The 5 makes this the 6 and this the 5. So the 6 looks down, making this the 5, making this the 4, and this the 6, and the 4 looks across, making this the 6 and this the 4. And that is a beautiful puzzle. And I so wrapped up, I didn't even notice the 3. Why do we build the wall? We build the wall to place the 3. I was going to pay attention to see if there was a 3 in the corner. We build the wall to place the 3. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to place the 3. But I got so built up in the tricky logic. I didn't know there was going to be a 3 in the corner. I'd find another 3 if there wasn't. I should have turned on the 3 in the corner confetti, but oh well. That puzzle was absolutely insane. I got so cool. It's really, really cool when you get caught up in the puzzle so much that you forget the cool thing that you were thinking of trying to do. I listened to the song before I do the puzzle. Unfortunately, sometimes hours before I do the puzzle. And I think, oh, yeah, that'd be a cool line to drop in. And, you know, I'm just so wrapped up in the puzzle that I completely forget to do the joke I thought of or whatever. You know what? Doesn't matter. None of this matters. It's just puzzles. If you ever take this too personally, why? It's just fun. It's just supposed to be fun. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're having a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I have. And, you know, listen to Hadestown. It's always a good time. Thanks everyone for watching. And as always, good luck with your solving.